back end is terrible. The back end is bad.
Welcome to this episode of The Hot Seat. I'm Geoff Brock. In the seat this week, sweating and nervous, is high school principal Mrs. Theony.
Hi.
Our first wing is Frank's Red Hot Wing Sauce. Classic grocery store hot sauce. Right from the fridge. Scoville level about 400. You can get yours first.
Oh, what a gentleman. Are we choosing?
I think that's good. I'll cheers my fork. First question is your worst food experience ever.
Probably this.
You haven't even done this yet. Worst food experience ever completed.
I have a chicken phobia. Like, I have an aversion to chicken. So my biggest fear is always, like, when I go out to eat, that my chicken's not going to be cooked. And if
You're afraid of the chicken, but you get it?
well, I like the chicken,
Okay.
but I'm always afraid that it's going to be not cooked all the way. If I make chicken at the house, if I touch the chicken, I can't eat it.
Like the raw chicken?
Yeah.
You ever go into Chipotle and see like the grill back there with all the raw chicken on it?
So I was a short order cook in college, and I think this is where the phobia came from.
I feel like this one's gonna taste nasty. I don't like that one.
Mm-mm.
It's not bad though.
Totally Lola's.
Oh. Yeah, I think
Still
we got
not great, but
You already?
green jalapeno and serrano.
This is our second
Is
one.
my
we
voice
got.
changing?
No, I mean a little bit. It's getting higher. Next question was, what was your favorite job ever besides Abington?
Oh, this is a hard one. I've loved every job I've ever had. Honestly, I've loved every job I've ever had. I've learned something from every job I've ever had. I used to work at a deli. I've worked in a factory. I worked at King Warehouse. I packaged paper towels. I was a short order cook. I was a bartender. I've been a math teacher, been an assistant principal, and a principal.
You're a math teacher.
Yes.
Where?
Pocono Mountain West High School.
For how long?
12 years.
Jeez.
I've loved every single job I've ever had.
You don't have a favorite?
Because I think my favorite is probably the one, like, when you're doing it, you think it's your favorite. So I love being a principal, and then maybe, like, whatever the next job is, like, that'll be my favorite, because I just think you have to enjoy the moment and learn from wherever you are in life. So every job I've ever had, I've loved.
Life lessons with Theony. Tabanero's peach bourbon. Sweet, tangy, and spicy with notes of juicy Georgia peaches. A hint of flavorful bourbon, but no actual alcohol, still with a kick. Short.
I shouldn't look ahead.
No, don't.
I'm not doing that.
It's good.
Terrified.
That's nasty.
I don't hate it.
That's sweet.
It's all right.
Craziest thing. Oh. No, I'll do that one. Craziest thing you had to deal with as a principal.
Gosh, there's like so many just one-off moments that you're like, is this really happening? Is this what I've been paid to do? Like this is my job now. There was that senior prank a couple years ago that was like funny but kind of bizarre. So that was weird.
Which prank?
They made like a slip and slide in the
Wasn't that
hallway.
last year?
Was that? No, I think it was like 2 years
2
ago,
years ago?
wasn't it? I don't know. I just think kids are unpredictable, so there's like crazy things all the time. So crazy's like become my normal.
Okay.
We're Lola's Fine hot sauce. My dog's name is Lola.
Lola's Original delivers a delightful combo of sweet, smoky, and all-around unique with a zing that immediately goes away. This hot sauce is mildly spicy, but still has a kick, and it's between 2 and 10,000 Scoville.
Why does it go away?
I have no clue.
That's tricky.
Zing that immediately goes away.
Look, I dipped it.
Yeah, you dipped it.
For you.
I'm just gonna eat the rest.
You like hot stuff?
I do. I mean, I guess.
All the stuff.
Some of them suck. Chemical spice, I hate that. Natural, like when you know it's like from pepper. Oh, it just hit where I bit my tongue. Oh. What's the most trouble you got in during college/high school? Jeez.
Well, let me think. Oh, I could tell a very funny story. It's not funny at all. But in 10th grade, I had this wonderful teacher. He was very old school. His name was Mr. Kelly. And it was the China unit. And he taught very old school, where like everybody sat in rows alphabetically. Like nobody talked. He gave the lecture. And math was like my best subject. History was like not my favorite subject, but like I was in honors, and it was the China test. And I didn't feel like I was ready for it. So I made a cheat sheet. And the cheat sheet, I swear to you, was probably as big as this paper. Like, it was not even a cheat sheet because I wasn't a cheater, so I had no idea what I was doing.
Okay.
So, what was that face for?
Well, you said it wasn't a cheat sheet, but then you explained
it was like a full sheet, not like a little tiny whatever. I mean, it was the whole China unit. So I was like, I put it under my sheet. It's like, I don't know how to cheat. Like, I don't know what all these other kids are doing. And now I need to access the things that are on my cheat sheet. So I just start, like, flipping to look at the answers. And he comes back and just takes it and puts it in his pocket, says no words. My last name was Williams. That was my maiden name. So, like, he comes all the way to the last row, last seat, lifts up my paper, takes his thing, and just shoves it in his, like, pocket. And I could puke. Like, I'm like, I'm dead. Like, this is where I die. I'm now deceased here in this chair. I finish the test. The bell rings. I like kind of like have to leave. I'm like, he's not making eye contact with me, so I just leave. I go home. I have no idea if he called my parents. I'm still saying nothing. Like, nothing. Go back to school the next day. Nobody's saying anything to me. I'm not saying anything to anyone. I'm just carrying around with this, like, guilt-laden, like, just what is going to happen to me.
Yeah.
And so then I go into class the next day. He still says nothing. So now I'm like, oh, gosh, like, what do I do? So I go home from school the next day, and I'm like, my parents are still saying nothing to me. Then this goes on for, like, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. He never said a word to anybody about it. Like, but I never, ever, ever attempted to ever cheat again because I was like, you don't get away with that ever again. Like, that will never be anything that... And so that was probably, like, the worst thing.
Okay. My next one, I don't even know what's next. Which one's next?
What did we just do?
Different. We did Lola's original.
All right. So we are on Lola's Ghost Pepper.
Lola's Ghost Pepper has the freshest Jolokia ghost peppers for a delightful smoky flavor with a medium burn. Ghost pepper itself is a distinct flavor that is often described as being fruity and slightly sweet, strong, and pungent heat, up to 1 million on the Scoville scale.
I'm not dipping this one.
We're jumping around.
I'm actually going to dab some off of it. Ghost pepper sounds, oh, gosh.
Now you got to eat it, just like that. I'm going to move mine around.
Ghost pepper sounds terrifying.
I mean, yeah, but, like, it's the name. It's marketing. How many times have you been pulled over? And from that, have you been arrested?
I've never been arrested. I got a ticket once when I was 16, right by the Glider Diner. I ran a yellow light, still to this day. I will stand by it. It was yellow. I still remember the police officer's name. I'm still mad about it because I hate when people tell me I'm wrong when I'm not wrong. It's actually like a pet peeve.
Okay.
And I tried to fight it, and I did physics, and I explained like how short the yellow light. I went big time in because it was yellow.
You brought physics in?
Yes, because there's a deceleration and the rate of speed, and I did the whole math, and the judge didn't want to hear any of it.
Yeah. You still got the fine?
Mm-hmm.
How much?
I don't remember. It was like 1996, so a long time ago.
That's fine. Now I'll have the next one. I don't know what this one is.
We're
getting up there. I have to get 2 good questions.
Trinidad Scorpion. That's a regular name for a sauce that somebody should eat.
Lola's Trinidad Scorpion, full warm-bodied heat that starts with delightful blasts of all-natural lime and fresh garlic, a high level of heat filled with extreme flavor, 1.2 million Scoville. Did you get these right off the website thing?
Delightful blast.
Delightful, it is.
That's an oxymoron.
Are there more doors or wheels on the planet? That one kind of sucks.
It's like there's nothing.
I hit it in my lip again.
Is it?
I don't know.
So doors or wheels? This is tricky. I'm gonna say wheels.
Wheels?
Mhm.
I agree with you. I get the doors though, because there's like a whole debate around it, around like cars, because like each car is four.
And then the
wheels.
hotels. But the tractor trailers have 18 wheels.
Huh?
Tractor trailers have 18
Oh, yes, they do.
wheels.
Yes, they do. I was about to. Yeah. Let's dump the sauce on.
No,
Come on.
we're living our best life. Take your fork.
This we need a better reaction.
I'm actually surprised that Mrs. Schwartz and Tim struggle this.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
gonna be
we're
honest.
just-
These are light.
Maybe
These are
we're
not,
superior.
You hear that? You're soft.
Soft.
These are easy.
I'm not dying, and
Ours
I'm
is
like
more
a sissy when it comes to that spicy stuff, which is why I was so nervous, and I was basing my anticipation was coming from their reaction.
Yeah.
So then I thought, oh gosh, I'm not gonna have taste buds left.
I see. Well, this one is like 500,000 Scoville hotter. So
I'll say bring it. I'm ready.
Then, go ahead. Then pour it on.
No, we're not gonna bring it like that.
I think it might be easy just dipping the sauce off.
Okay.
Fully covered. The camera can't see that. Now they can.
On your phone.
Alright, this is a good one. This is personal. Last week I forgot to cheers again. My bad. Oh! Last week I came into your office and you said I'm doing something for graduation. What am I doing? That one burns so bad.
I might just swallow them. I regret talking smack. It's not only spicy, it's gross.
It's not good.
It's terrible.
It just made my body like rise.
So, for graduation, I was wondering if you would join your classmates on stage and lead them in turning the tassels.
It's gonna be that too. Yeah, that's easy.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Thank you.
That's easy. Quick episode. I just got it in
hold
my
on.
nose.
There are two
What's
left,
up?
so
There
you
are
have
two
to
left?
move them again. Yeah.
We have to do this one again?
Yeah.
Alright, that's valid.
Hottest one.
Why?
Cause.
You think of a question. Ask me something.
But how about you pour more on? I feel like you guys need to like
No.
lather them up.
You don't
you,
have great
you could
ideas.
do the mix them all together.
Mix them all
no.
together?
Rest of the
We are
bottle. Rest of the
absolutely
bottle.
not. How about we just go back to like a plain one so we reset our taste buds? That's always a great idea.
Well,
Like,
that's not
we
fun for the
take
camera.
it back to
That's
normal.
not fun
That's
for the
not
camera.
how it
Do you want to ask a question?
What has been your favorite thing about being a student at Abington Heights?
Ugh.
I actually don't know if I can eat this.
Hold up. Let me think of a answer before I eat it.
You're sweating.
I am. I'm like, yeah. They weren't bad until the last one. It was light. Favorite thing? Everything about senior year, I'd say. Eat it? Oh, yeah, wait, no, I'm answering the question and not eating it. You do something to this wing?
Mm-mm.
You do something to this one?
It's a wing.
Yeah, I don't trust you. That one really sucks. That one really sucks. Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Theony.
You're
and
more than
tell-
welcome. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Tune in next time. If they have a teacher that they want to interview, let AH Media know. owensc@ahsd.org. And you can come do this. It's not bad. It's fun.
It is fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Theony.
You're
and
more than
tell-
welcome. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Tune in next time. If they have a teacher that they want to interview, let AH Media know. owensc@ahsd.org. And you can come do this. It's not bad. It's fun.
It is fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.